Hello and welcome to EJ Sport. My name is Guy and this is my video of the review of the first Smackdown episode after the draft. Now, Smackdown Live, I actually want to say I'm going to call it Letdown Live because it was a bit of a letdown. It didn't live up to the expectation or up to the bar that was set by Raw the previous night. Now, whether that's because it's a shorter show and it's got less talent, I don't know, but it kind of did have no momentum. It had no sort of, I don't know. I think what's missing is that there needs to be a lot more of a roster there in order to become more challenging to Raw. Otherwise, Raw's going to smack it out of the park every week. Now, I will say is that Smackdown, this Smackdown was so incredibly dull that I even started looking at signs in the crowd. That's how dull it was. The signs in the crowd are there really for the wrestlers, and it isn't really supposed to be for the camera. The fact that you're picking up on camera is just a side thing, and I've got to say it's not really. If the attention is supposed to be on the wrestlers and what's happening on the TV, it's not supposed to be you looking at the signs. But there was a sign saying "Make Smackdown taped again," which was brilliant in my eyes. But let's look at the what happened on Smackdown. There was a battle royale to start to determine who's going to be the sixth member in a fatal six-way kind of match at the end of the night. It was an entertaining match. The wrestling was okay. The service provider I've got inserted too many commercial breaks, like it did through the main event, which was annoying. And it was okay. I can't say that the wrestling was particularly bad. I just think that there was a distinct level of quality missing and quantity in many respects. The women's match was actually okay. In fact, close to being, I think it's on par with the main event as being match of the evening, but it was good. It was good. The little 4 female wrestlers coming out afterwards, the Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Carmella and Eva Marie coming down at the ring afterwards. Your guess is as good as mine as to why that happened. I really don't know. The Miz TV section sucked. I'm not going to overanalyze that. It just sucked. It really did. It resulted in a match, very one-sided match, and yeah, can't really say more than that. The Heath Slater promo sucked also, but the one thing it did do is confirm that Rhino was going to be on SmackDown, which bolsters the roster by one wrestler. We also learned earlier in the program that Shelton Benjamin was also coming to SmackDown, which again, perhaps there will be a few more people bulking up the roster. I hope Heath Slater is not one of them, but if he is, I can't really do anything about that. The main match, it was good enough, reasonably entertaining. I think the outcome was quite good. I think Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam could be a good match. I think Dolph Ziggler is quite a good worker. I don't think he's got any original stuff. He just kind of copies Billy Gunn and Shawn Michaels with his moves, with his moveset. So, you know, those two wrestlers were quite entertaining anyway. So watching him versus facing Dean Ambrose is actually going to be a good enough match, I think. But leave that for another day. Still chance for that to change, of course. All in all, SmackDown was quite of an anticlimax in compared to the way Raw was. But we'll see how things progress forward and see how things pan out. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You can hit me up on Twitter at EJ Sports, and thanks for watching.